guys, I'm teacher Anderson and I'm going to teach you today on the history of school lunches in the US. So, first, we have to understand that lunches is not the same in Portuguese, okay? It sounds like a word we have here in Portuguese, but it's not. If I go now and I get a sandwich, for example, that's not a lunch, that's a snack. Now, if it's 11 o'clock or 12 in Brazil, and I go to have a big meal, with rice, beans, meat or salad, that's lunch, okay? It's a full meal, not just a snack. Okay, and we're going to see the history of school lunches in the US. So starting in the 1930s, at this time a lot of people didn't have jobs. They didn't have jobs. They didn't have much money to give their children a lot of food. A school lunch became very important for this reason, and children got at least one hot meal every day. Just one hot meal. So they didn't have money to give kids to buy things at school. They had to take lunch boxes. They had to carry lunch from their homes to school. Okay, new words here. Moving on to the 40s and 50s, the National School Lunch Program began. At school, children now ate meat with 2 vegetables and pieces of fruit every day. Okay, now the school was providing lunch. Pessoal, até agora aqui, o que a gente tem? No início, não havia dinheiro para poder fornecer esses almoços, pessoal. E os pais, a maioria deles não tinham trabalho, mas as crianças iam para a escola, até para preparar futuramente ter uma força de trabalho mais qualificada. Nesses casos, as crianças precisavam levar de casa o lanche, o almoço, né? Então isso foi muito importante para que as crianças levassem isso lá. E nos anos 40 e 50 começou o Programa Nacional de Lanche na Escola, onde na escola elas comiam duas refeições, eles comiam, por exemplo, carne, 2 formas de vegetais, saladas e frutas todos os dias. Então havia aí um programa nutricional. They also received some bread and butter. Say bread and butter. From 1954, children also got 1 big cup of milk every day. Okay, moving on. In the 70s, vending machines appeared in schools. Now, there was a machine there, you would put money in it, press the coordination for the meal you wanted, you would get your snack, okay? Like a pack of crisps. Now it was possible for children to buy soda, candy, and potato chips during school hours. Not surprisingly, not many children wanted their school lunches. It tastes better. It's not anything any more nutritious than that, but it tastes better. In the 80s, school lunches were in trouble. The government gave less money for school lunches, and fresh food became very expensive for schools. Food portions became very small. Schools started selling pizzas and burgers from private companies. These foods are full of salt and fat and are very unhealthy. Nos anos 80 começou a crise da nutrição na escola. Os governos não tinham dinheiro para bancar os almoços e aí começou a vender bastante sanduíche de companhias, por exemplo, McDonald's, Subway, dentro da escola. E aí as escolas começaram a vender pizzas e burgers, né? E essas comidas com bastante sal e gorduras e açúcares não eram tão saudáveis assim quanto os lanches bancados pelo governo antes. In the 2000s, things are getting better. Vending machines are disappearing from schools, and some farms now sell fresh fruit and vegetables directly to schools. With less sugar, salt, and fat in school lunches, there is more fresh, healthy food for everyone. Houve uma reviravolta aí, porque nos anos anteriores, nos anos 80, 20 anos depois, as coisas melhoraram, as máquinas agora, as vending machines, elas começaram a desaparecer das escolas porque elas estavam incentivando comida não saudável. E começou a aparecer mais alimentos de pequenos produtores locais, né? Frescos. Então tinha sell fresh fruit and vegetables directly to schools. Então começou os pequenos produtores, ao invés de vender para mercados, já vendia direto na escola. Então, com menos açúcar, sal e gordura, os lanches, os almoços da escola ficaram muito mais frescos, saudáveis e muito melhor para todo mundo. Okay? Now, I'm going to play the article for you, and I'd like you to just follow it. And we're going to have an exercise right after, okay? We're going to have the comprehension exercise.
Unit 5, Skills. Reading, page 58. Exercise 1.
A history of school lunches in the U.S. The 1930s. At this time, a lot of people didn't have jobs. They didn't have much money to give their children a lot of food. A school lunch became very important for this reason, and children got at least one hot meal every day. The 1940s to the 1950s. The National School Lunch Program began. At school, children now ate meat with 2 vegetables and pieces of fruit every day. They also received some bread and butter. From 1954, children also got 1 big cup of milk every day. The 1970s. Vending machines appeared in schools. Now it was possible for children to buy soda, candy, and potato chips during school hours. Not surprisingly, not many children wanted their school lunches. The 1980s. School lunches were in trouble. The government gave less money for school lunches, and fresh food became very expensive for schools. Food portions became very small. Schools started selling pizzas and burgers from private companies. These foods are full of salt and fat and are very unhealthy. The 2000s. Things are getting better. Vending machines are disappearing from schools, and some farms now sell fresh fruit and vegetables directly to schools. With less sugar, salt, and fat in school lunches, there is more fresh, healthy food for everyone.
Hey guys, if you need to check out pronunciation and practice your reading, it's a very good thing for you to do is read out loud. Play the listening, and after the listening is over, after some sentences, you can read out loud and try to get close to the original sound. Muito importante fazer essa leitura em voz alta, porque ajuda vocês a praticar bastante a articulação dos sons e ajuda também muito na audição. Vamos agora para as perguntas. 1. How much milk did children get from the 1954? Then if you don't remember, you can go back to the text and get it from there. For example, in 1944, I can go directly here, 40s and 50s, and look, the question's about milk, right? From 1954, children also got 1 big cup of milk every day. So, how much? Their complete answer would be, children got 1 big cup of milk every day. Okay? Remember, this is get because the question here is with the auxiliary did. How much milk did the children get? But your answer, children got a big cup of milk. Okay? 2. What did the vending machines in schools sell to children? So it's a did, so it's past. You gotta go back to the text if you don't remember. You skim the text for the word vending machines. They're not here. Let's see in the 40s. Not here. Okay, vending machines appeared in schools, okay, in the 1970s. Now it was possible for children to buy soda, candy, and potato chips. So what did the vending machine sell to children? They sold soda, candy, and potato chips. Okay, unhealthy food. 3. With new vending machines in schools, how many children wanted school lunches? I think it's in the same part here in the 70s. Not surprisingly, not many children wanted their school lunches. Okay. Então, pessoal, vocês estão vendo o que eu estou fazendo? Sempre voltando no texto. Se eu não lembro, volto lá, escaneio por essa informação, acho as palavras-chave e obtenho a resposta que eu quero. In the 1980s, were school lunches healthy or unhealthy? If you don't remember, check it out. 80s, right? So these foods are full of salt and fat and are very unhealthy. Going back there. So in the 1980s, school lunches were unhealthy. They were unhealthy, okay? Why are pizzas and burgers unhealthy? So go back up there. It's right here, look. These foods are full of salt, fat, full of salt and fat. So they are full of salt and fat, pizzas and burgers. So that's why they are unhealthy. Okay, where are some schools buying their food from now? Guys, finish this if you can at home, because what I'm doing here is just going back to the text and showing you the information. Pessoal, termine isso, a gente corrige isso depois. O que eu estou fazendo é simplesmente ir voltando no texto e achando informação para vocês. Bem, só para deixar um dever para vocês, vamos na próxima página. Tentem fazer esse listening na próxima página. Ele ainda envolve o mesmo tipo de linguagem que a gente está trabalhando aqui, que é food. E vejam se a dificuldade que vocês tiveram. Tentem marcar também que tipo de dificuldade foi essa, para entender um vocabulário que vocês já entendem, ou entender um vocabulário novo, ou entender quando estou falando junto, está juntando demais as palavras. Marquem bem a dificuldade que vocês estão tendo no listening, que aí a gente pode já propor exercícios de prática para conseguir passar por essa dificuldade, ok? This is it for today, and I hope you liked it. See you next time.